Never stumble, my boy, keep it sturdy. I don't keep up with sneaker releases, I got them early, crack the turkey, I'm on. Nigga, Big Crit produced that joint. Facts. That's early Big Crit production. Facts. That's Crit on the hook.
Like you can't.
It's just your voice changing.
That's him. Facts.
Yo.
That's Crit on the fucking hook. Crazy as that. Alright, we might have to close the door. Cause
Nah. Yo, gotta tell them they loud. I'm gonna quiet down a little bit. Tell them quiet. You, we about to start, you.
Hey yo, here's what I'm about to start. I'm about to go live on the recording. Hey yo, Sean, be quiet before I kick you out. I hear you in here. Be quiet. Got my kids in this motherfucker. It's daddy daycare and I'm working. It don't stop.
That's how it goes.
It's my day, so I gotta, you know what I mean? Shit don't stop. Close. Who's playing music? Shawnee, take Chloe, give her my headphones over there or something. God.
Yeah.
This is the personal party for real. I mean, what you want from me? I told niggas I was going, you know what I mean?
That's what we do.
This is what we do. This is what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you've been smoking rock or under a rock, you now tuned into the Personal Party podcast. I fucking hate you, dude.
I ain't even wait to the,
Hey, yo, Money, what's up, man? My nigga DJ Money in this motherfucker.
Money, what's good, baby?
You know what I mean?
You already know.
But you know, I got
special.
I got a family member in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's he don't even pop out. He's the hologram. It's hologram Guns right now. I don't know if he really sitting here, but I know he really my family.
Yes, sir.
So you know what I mean? It's only certain phone calls that I could make that I could get somebody here in like 0.2 seconds. You know what I mean? This nigga is a walking gem. You know what I mean? The nigga been outside for a very long time. He done rapped with the greatest rappers alive. Been co-signed by the greatest rapper. Well, one of the greatest rappers alive. No disrespect to everybody listening, but Lil Wayne is one of my favorites too. And you know what I mean, we're gonna get into the other shit because a lot of greats done stood by beside my brother. And you know what I mean, you're the son of another legend.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Papa Gat.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I mean? I have
Peter.
I have the legendary, the motherfucking the hologram. You know what I mean? One of the illest spitters that I ever fucking rap with. And I'm proud to say my family, motherfucking Cory Gunz in this
Set the fucking guns off.
Motherfucking Cory Gunz in this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man.
Get my ear horns right, man.
Too far. I don't know the shit. I don't know where to start. Our history, we go way back.
Way back. I mean, it's funny because like, I don't even want to name this or even feel like this is an interview because this is a conversation.
Right.
Because every time I have my real friends, family up here, it's hard to like hold an interview because we niggas done ask you everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you doing an interview, the best interviews come from niggas that you really know for real because I'm more comfortable to have open dialogue with you and we in the same playing field. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty cool. But a lot of niggas, or at least a lot of niggas from my hood, we got onto you from the smack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The Get 'em Girls freestyle.
Yeah.
You know
Shout out to Smack. Shout out to Smack and Beasley, man. It's my family right there. It's the Unks, man.
And that's the original, like the original Smack DVD before everything was. I feel like I don't even know what battle was on that DVD.
I believe it was
might have been Mills and Mook.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what made that. That's
Big
crazy.
time.
That's what made the shit even more legendary. Shout out to Mills and Mook. But when did you get into music?
Getting into music. I got into music. I want to say I had to be about, when I knew I wanted to rap, I was a little dude. Like, I was rhyming, like, repeating other people's verses and shit. Like, repeating songs and verses that I heard from when I was like 4 or 5 years old. I would be going out with my pops. He had a group back in the day, Gun Runners, Posse Deep. When they would have shows and stuff, he would be taking me with them to do shows. I was about 5 years old. He got footage of me on stage at 2. So I always knew I wanted to rap, but I didn't start writing my own stuff until I got about like in junior high school, like 13, 14. That's when I started like writing my own stuff. I would steal my pops' rhymes and be outside rapping.
That's hard though.
That's
That's
crazy.
hard.
Memorize
That's
all of
hard.
his
Like
stuff.
if I can steal my pop shit, nigga. This is my pop.
That's
nigga.
wild.
Nobody challenged it because a lot of it they didn't really hear yet. So it would be sometimes like I'd take one of his verses, I'd be rhyming it all summer. Then the freestyler drop on doo-wop or it'll come out flexing somebody and play it. They be like, yo, you use that. I'm like, nah.
That's my pops, nigga.
At the end of the day, it's home. But nah, yeah, I had to start. I started writing my own stuff when I was like 13, 14. That was when I was like, all right. My pops didn't want me to rap at all. He was
Really?
against it. Yeah, he didn't want me to rap.
What?
That's
He didn't want me to. He thought it was, all right, it's cool. He could rap. Like, finish school. You know what I'm saying? Like, do this.
Father.
Like, handle what you gotta handle first. And especially, I didn't get it at first. I didn't take it as he was hating because he was still helping me always. My pops always was there. So I didn't take it as hate. I was just confused, like, why? And then it took for me to get a little older to understand. He would tell me, like, yo, it's fickle. Like, you never know with this industry. 1 minute things could be one way. 1 minute you could be hot. The next you not. You know what I'm saying? I would rather you choose a career path that's a guarantee for you to feed your family. You know what I'm saying? But he saw and he was hearing how serious I was about it. You know Jim. Shout out to my cousin Jim.
Jim Ice.
They would have me running around battling everybody everywhere, all over the city. Like I had a lot of people don't know I started doing that. Like I've battled a lot of people. Like, but it's just it never started as me being a battle rapper. It's just me rapping. I would come outside when I leave school. I'm coming home going straight to my radio. Homework done or whatever, I'll get it done later, but I got my radio outside, you know. I'm bringing my radio outside with a stack of instrumental CDs. I'm taking a train, 2 of the 5 train or whatever, 2-3 stops. Remember Flip Side, all that, all the music hut, wherever I gotta go.
Crazy.
I'm stacking up DJ Boom, J Arms, all
that's
of those instrumental CDs.
crazy.
I'm getting all of them. Stacking them up. I'm listening. I already know the songs. I know how my favorite artist was rapping on them. So now I got to sit and either learn how they did it and up one now. So that's what I've always trained myself to do. Like, all right, I got to be able to do, at least try to master all styles of this shit before I can even consider taking it serious. Because I don't have a favorite rapper like I used to.
Who was your
But-
favorite rapper?
Of all time,
I know what you're gonna say, but who?
I don't have one no more. Like at
At one point, at the beginning.
At one point, a lot, it would be between. I was listening to. Outside of Jay, of course, Jay and Nas, I was listening to Heavy M. Eminem.
I can see that.
M's wordplay, I'm already familiar with the content. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for other things. He's not, we might not be living the same life, but the way he's saying the shit that he's saying, how he's saying it, intrigued me. So it's like that showed me, it's other ways. Niggas do this in other ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's other ways to flip shit and to talk and rap. It's not just one way to talk this shit. That's them. And so many people copied. I grew up listening to so many people and watching a lot of people copy them that I didn't know, like, yo, I could rap this way and be, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just always try to be different. Between him and Pun, like,
Another one.
You
know what
had
I'm
to
saying?
say
Like,
pun. I was
would
about
just
to ask
be-
you that.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, J.M., Pun, Nas, not being biased. Wayne. I asked for Wayne's album for Christmas when I was little, bro. Like, real shit. I asked for his album for Christmas.
Block
my
is
pops
Hot.
bought it for me. Block is Hot.
Yeah,
That was on my
Block is
Christmas
Hot.
list.
That's crazy.
So it's like, shit like that is, I just grew up really listening to different shit and always wanting to rhyme, watching my dad be doing his thing and shit, but I didn't really get my respect and shit until I started doing my own thing. And like I said, Jim and different people was coming to my pops telling him like, yo, you might want to like listen to him, but he wasn't trying to hear that until he one day pulled up on the block and heard me do my thing and shit. And then that was it. He would be giving me assignments now. Yeah, talk about this on this one. Talk about this. See, just testing me. See if I could write songs and things with subject matter or whatever, certain concepts. And I would do it. And he was like, all right, let's go.
What was one of the biggest battles, most memorable battles at that time? You remember?
At that time, one of the. I'll literally sit here and say that I don't want to say battled everybody because dudes would take that and twist words or whatever.
Of
like,
course.
I've rhymed with almost everybody, like though. Like anybody could say that I've like anybody who people look to and be like, oh, this dude is, and they wouldn't expect it. I've rhymed in a circle with them at some point in time. But one of the most memorable at the time for me, I was 12 years old. I remember battling J Hood.
Hug was hell at that time. Too.
So you remember?
Yeah.
He was on D Block. He just dropped that joint. Over that Jermaine Dupri joint, that freestyle.
That freestyle, right.
It was up. So at the time, you know, and Jim and everybody on my side is like, yo, this
Slim
is
Jim was gassing it. I already
this
know.
is what it is. This is what it is over here. So this is what it. So you know, a lot of run-ins like that. Like, but I've stood in ciphers and.
Damn, how many rounds that went? Cause niggas was spitting forever back then.
I've been, and this is from I was 12, and I've been in like a few incidents like that with a lot of people at a young age, from between when I was like 12 to at least 17. I was in these circles rhyming with these people. Like,
that's a fact.
like
We know.
that's that. Like,
We
a
know.
lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Cause I be so, like you said, I keep it to myself. I be chilling.
You're a hologram, which sometimes it makes me mad. Cause I'm like, yo, my nigga, I done heard. I don't even want to put a number on the amount of songs that I done heard you record that I'm like, yo, this should be out. Yo, what's up with this? Yo, what's up with that record? To where I get frustrated of asking you about these records because you playing me so much shit. And then I'm like, why is this not in the atmosphere? Why is this shit not out? And that's just my personal way. I'm fucking beefing with you all the time. But you have so many acquaintances and so many situations and so many tie-ins, and somehow you still remain new. Like, I feel like if you put something out tomorrow, people still gonna listen and it's still gonna be top tier work. Like, my question to you, artist to artist, do you get exhausted with this shit? Like what how, you know what I mean? Like, this is the personal party, so this ain't even like, this is not even a media question.
Right,
I got a
this,
great answer.
this is mental health, because I think a lot of niggas don't understand the battles and the hills that we deal with as artists, because we two different niggas when you think about it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying me and you, I'm saying equally we're two people, so it's four of us. I'm actually two niggas and you two niggas, and we talking as our alter egos, and then we got Sean and we got Cory that's gonna fucking talk outside of this shit. You feel me?
100%.
So it's like, what are you frustrated? Like, does it frustrate you? What's your thing?
I'm gonna be real with you, and this is the illest. And I read this the other day too. Damon John from Shark Tank posted this. And this is what bugged me out. Cause this is like a mantra that I always keep to myself. This, I ain't even gonna lie. I be having to, I had to really mentally train myself, like on some, how can I describe it? I had to mentally train myself to remember my purpose daily and remember why I'm doing it in the first place daily. Like, before I had daughters, before anything, I was doing it because I loved it so much. So I keep that in my mind, period. Like, but I don't turn it into an assignment. I don't let it become any of that. Like, I keep my energy and my peace with my music, because that's my baby. Like, that's all I know. That's my expression. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest way to express myself and communicate the best way I know how. So I treat that shit and guard it with everything I can, guarding my energy, and just really just the business of it is what will really make you be like, yo, this is exhausting, it's tiring, this is that. But for me, it's like, I know what I do it for. I was doing it for, like, this is my passion. This is, to me, this is what I'm here for. This is all I know. So it's like, I look at it like that and shit and just keep moving. Like, it's frustration. It be days where I'm like, damn, like, but I love it so much that it's like I get it. When I hear something new, it's like the first time I heard music. Something new that I like, it's like the first time I heard music. Like, I get inspired by dope shit fast, so I feel like that's part of the blessing of my gift.
Right.
Like, I keep focus on what my purpose was for the shit in the first place.
Right.
So that just put everything in perspective for me. It's easy to get, you already know, it's easy to get distracted at anything. Anything is like, oh, this this dude moving like a clown. I ain't fucking with something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything
Right.
like that.
Right.
So I'd be like, yo, I just need to focus on the reason I'm doing this shit in the first place and what catches eyes, what catches attention. Just doing what I gotta do, doing me, and just focusing on that. Because once I let any other thing thwart it or distract me, it becomes something else that I'm not gonna have no control over then.
Right. So keeping the main thing has
Yeah,
always been
just
the main
remembering
thing.
your purpose.
Right.
That's
right,
it.
Right. That makes sense.
Why you doing in the first place?
Right. So like, correct me if I'm wrong. Your first situation was with Tommy Mottola.
Mm-hmm.
So my memory is
Yeah.
good. My memory is good. Like, how long was you rapping before you got into that situation?
Like, this is ill, because we talked about the Smack DVD, and shout out to Ed Woods. I miss him daily. Shout out to Ed Woods. Ed Woods was up at Casablanca. He worked for Tommy, and I miss Ed. Damn. Ed's my man. Like Ed was up at Casablanca or whatever, and he said he got that deal. He set it up. You know what I'm saying? Tommy and them saw the DVD. They saw Smack. They was hearing. I was already taking them in the middle of me taking the meetings with them and stuff like that. They had the DVD came out. So now it was like people
Stock
are talking. You know what I'm
Stock went
saying?
up,
It's like
right.
now they want to sit and figure it out. We took a meeting with Tommy. Cool dude, you know what I'm saying? Figured that situation out, got it correct or whatever. That was the first. I don't know if you want me to just jump straight into the next
Go
situation.
into the next one, because that's the leeway. You already know where I'm going. I'm glad you said it for me. It's great.
He like, nigga,
It's
I
great,
know
nigga.
the
You
fuck.
know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that nigga
You
said,
know what
nigga,
I'm
I
doing,
ain't
nigga.
stupid, nigga. That nigga
Come
said, I
on,
do
come
this,
on,
man.
man.
We was up, and I never told. This is my brother, man. I never said this to nobody. We was up at Casablanca one day. We was up there for a while. I don't want to say it. Years probably was. I don't want to say it was too long, but
I want to say it was a year and a half.
yeah, about a year and a half, right? I signed when I was 16, around 17. Around like 17, 18, this situation happened. Jay-Z had just become the president of Def Jam. So Tommy, I didn't know. Me, him, and my pops took a meeting with him one day and was telling me, like, I didn't know this, is what I'm saying. Like, he was like, yo, basically, like, he wants to figure the situation out. Like, he doesn't really know how to, he needs help with my type of artist, he's saying. So he was like, yo, that day, and this is what's bugged out. It was the day he called us to go to his office. He's like, yeah, I want you guys to come take a meeting with me and see if you open to the situation or whatever.
Right.
We leave his office and go to Def Jam. We got a meeting with Jay-Z. I believe L.A. Reid was in there. If I'm not mistaken, L.A. Reid was definitely in there.
He was over there with him.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Tommy, me, and my dad, and it was a conversation. Play some music. I definitely rhymed. You know me, I had
know
to
you
rhyme for him. Well, I rhymed for Jay. He got up, left the office, came back in and was like, yo, they was already talking about him before he even came up here. Let's do it, type shit. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, like everybody in the building was already telling them what's up. They was excited. And I was hype. I got the chance to work with one of the people that I look up to, Guru. Young Guru, that's my brother. That's my big brother.
His name just came up again.
It's crazy. I was on the phone with Guru
That's
about an hour ago. We got an album. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, word?
But yeah, but
Guru is bro. That's my.
Yeah, I
That's
feel the
my
same
heart,
way.
bro.
I feel the
Guru's
same
my
way.
guy.
I feel the same way.
That's my nigga for real.
Word.
But it was a beautiful thing, man. Even up there, like that whole experience working with them, like that's one thing I could say through everything, man. I'm glad to be in a position where I'm blessed to do what I love and still be here and make a living off it. Like I ain't crossed paths with anybody or nothing the way I have no regrets or nothing bitter or no bitterness towards them or vice versa. Like I'm just grateful and blessed that everything is and still was and still is going the way it is. So just to be in the company of the people that I've been in the company with is amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So and that like it was crazy working with Guru and them. Guru is that's family right.
And you was humble as they come. In the words of my brother EJ, rest up, my nigga Adlon. The humble never stumble. You know what I mean? And you one of them niggas that remain on the course
Appreciate
all the
it,
time.
bro. That's love.
You know what I mean? So from going into, cause for me, Hove is my favorite rapper. You know that. You know he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT for me, personally. And then it's another person that's on my GOAT list that is your brother. You know what I mean? That's another one of those guys on the Mount Rushmore of a lot of people. Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
How did you meet Tunchi?
This is how I look. And this is crazy. This story all ties into each
Oh,
other.
look, Guru tuned in. Guru in this motherfucker right now.
Shout out to Guru. Look, now look, Guru will tell me, he'll stop me right now if I'm lying, because I'm telling this story word for word like it is for the first time. We was working on my album. I had a record called I Gotcha. And I was in the studio, and shout out to my bro Busy. My bro Fat Boy, he don't go by that name no more. He go by Busy. That's my bro. Grape Soda. Shout out to Busy. He was in touch with, I don't know exactly who it was in Wayne's camp, but they was reaching out to him about, doing some music. So I'm like, of course, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I didn't believe it, but I'm like, absolutely. Like, you asking? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we chilling. We in the studio one day. Me, Goo, we in the studio in Sony. Wayne pulls up. This is around Carter 2. Like, this is when he's out here doing press. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't have to stop at the studio. He came to the studio and did a whole record with me. We did 2 32-bar verses on that shit.
It's crazy.
We did a whole record in between him doing press, promo and stuff, and he pulled up and he said it then. He was like, yo, I wanted to chop it with you about the situation, but I don't step on the big homie toes. He didn't know I was signed. So he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, holla at me for whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's a lane over here type shit. You know what I mean? Like, it was never once he pulled up and knew I was signed, he was like, yo, I didn't, at the time he was like, yo, I was hoping we could build, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know you was signed or whatever. I don't do that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like, holla at me. Guru was there.
Look, this never happens, and this is my first time. It's a celebration today because I just did a partnership with Twitch. Shout out to Twitch and all
shout out to
all
Twitch.
the viewers out here that's tuned in, and they're getting a live feed of this podcast. And Guru right now, like I said, he's on here, and he just said to me he wants to tell this story. So I'm about to FaceTime Guru real fast.
Okay, yeah, because I might not remember a lot of key parts.
Hey, go,
Big
my
homie.
brother. Yeah. Goo said he want to tell that story. Goo, put the camera on Goo. Hey, you know what? Let me plug this up to my module so we can really.
Am I being
Richie?
Ask him if I'm being too
Get
political.
this right.
Hold on. Wait.
I was being real though.
Y'all better be happy I ain't sitting in that seat, cause that shit'll go blink.
Yeah, sure.
Shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right, now I work my iPhone.
Now we rocking.
Oh, we ready?
There
we go.
We ready.
Yeah.
Goo.
Gunz, what's up, baby?
What up,
Good
Goo?
to see you, my brother.
What's up, man?
Same old boy. Miss you, man. I gotta come see you quick, man.
Yes, sir. Let me know.
Yeah.
We gotta make some room. We gotta
Yeah.
make some room on our little thing for. You know what I mean? We gotta make some.
Let me tell you the story, Dizzy.
Go ahead.
It's crazy. So, first of all, when Jay went to Def Jam, right? I've never, ever wanted to work in an office ever in my life, right? Ever. So when Jay went to Def Jam, I was like, all right. He was like, boo, come up here, do this A&R thing. You know what I'm saying? Take care of Rockefeller, do what you got to do. When Cory came in the building, I begged to have Cory as my artist. Like, I was like, yo, I got to fuck with Cory Gunz. Like, he was that ill to me, number one. Number two, we have been trying to build up. We was doing mixtapes. We was doing a whole bunch of shit. We was in Sony that day, right? Just working. So Wayne stopped through. I don't know Wayne. You know what I'm saying? He came for Cory. So Cory's like, yo, he want to do a song. And I'm like, word? So, okay, we ain't got no beat. We ain't got no nothing. I run around Sony real quick. I was like, whoever in here got a beat, give me a beat real quick. The beat don't even matter, right? Because I'm going to flip the beat later. I just need to get these verses. So Wayne go in, Cory goes in first, does this incredible 32. Wayne does a 32, and I'm like, oh my God, I got a Lil Wayne song with Cory. Cory gets so hyped, he go in and do another 32. Wayne look at me, and he like, he's not going to kill me. Wayne gives me another 32. So when he said they both did 32, it's 4 verses. It's 4 full verses of 32s on there. So look, we get that done. I'm hype as fuck. I run from that, bring it back to baseline, and I'm like, Just, you got to flip a whole new beat underneath for this. I got it. I got the thing for Cory Gunz. It's him and Wayne. I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to break him in the building, everything, right? I get so super hyped, and I go to my next A&R meeting, right? The A&R meetings, the way they were set up was LA and Jay would, like, look at everybody and be like, all right, so who got the shit? You know what I mean? And whoever stood up first, that meant you had that thing.
Right.
That meeting, I stood up first. I was like, I got it, right? Pop the CD in. This is back when we had CDs and shit. Pop the CD in. I played a song. I'm going crazy. LA looked at me and he was like, Goo, what is that? I said, what? I said, that's the song that's going to get Cory to go out of here. He's like, yo, it's not a single. They rhyme it for mad. I said, it doesn't matter. It's Cory and Lil Wayne. This will make him so hot on the street. The office just didn't get it. And Cory don't know this. That moment was the moment when I asked to be fired. I was like, yo, I can't
You
do it.
asked to be fired in that moment.
I asked to be fired after that moment.
Wow.
I was like, yo, I can't do it no more.
Wow.
That moment right there broke my. I couldn't tell Cory what they said in that meeting. I was just like, no way. We're gonna put this record out. It's gonna do what it's gotta do. We're gonna push the career. We're gonna make sure we get you the right record. But that moment when they rejected my Lil Wayne and Cory record, it broke my heart. But it was the moment that Cory and Wayne met, and it was like, yo, from that moment on, I didn't really understand how involved Wayne was with listening to Cory. And I was just like, yo, this shit is so ill that Lil Wayne, he didn't ask for no money. He didn't ask for nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He just wanted to rhyme with Cory. And I was just like, yo, this shit is incredible. So, like, I've been like vested in Cory ever since then. We talking about 2003, 2004.
Crazy. It's crazy.
It was incredible. That record is one of the most proudest records that I ever have, like, helped construct it in my career.
So let me get this right. Just Blaze produced that shit?
I took the beat back. I took the vocals back to Just and had Just do a beat underneath the vocals.
Yo, when I see you, you might have to find that record in the archives.
I got it.
Just for my own personal listening.
I got records that Cory probably forgot he got.
You see what I'm talking about? All them records that you be having that you don't be knowing that you got.
That next ex-wife.
You heard what he
I
said?
got
He said the
records
next
that Cory
ex-wife.
forgot. You said what?
That tonight I might meet my next ex-wife.
Oh my God.
To the right. We got joints. We got joints, man.
We got joints. Now he
My next
always been
Nah,
been one of the illest spitters to me, man. Like always, and I don't even mean. And people got to really understand this with people that rap at Cory level, because he raps the way that he raps. Sometimes stuff be flying over people's heads, but every word means something. It's not just him rapping fast. It's not just him rapping in a certain style. Every single word means something.
Quadruple entendres.
Like quadruple. It's crazy.
Like
It's crazy.
schemes
It's crazy.
inside of schemes.
Nah, absolutely. Because I know he was going to tell the humble part of the story, and not only
He said that too.
Wayne came to see him, bruh.
Huh.
That's what happened.
That's crazy. Story
That was
told by
ill.
Young Guru, man. This is some legendary shit.
That was ill.
Hey, Guru, I'm gonna hit you in a few, big bro.
No doubt.
Love you, nigga.
Love, you, good.
Love, bro.
Love.
Oh man.
Look, man, we had my
That was one of the
brother,
illest moments of personal party, nigga.
Yeah, man. But that's crazy.
That's ill.
So Wayne comes to see you. You go 32 bars. He go 32 bars.
Yeah.
You say, oh, I got another verse. You go 32 again. Wayne goes, oh, he's not gonna kill me. Wayne goes 32 again. So that's over 100 bars.
That's a lot.
A
Yeah.
motherfucking rapping from two niggas on one song, and this is before Milli.
Yeah.
Now, get into a Milli, which is a record that's one of the most important records when we talk about Cory Gunz. Because
And hip-hop.
in hip hop, and it's still getting played right now.
In hip-hop.
The radio might just randomly play it on a
Yeah.
random Tuesday at 2 p.m. That's just how that record still works.
Yeah.
When
That's a
and how-
classic.
When and how did that record come about? Because that shit is like, it's the perfect contrast of both of y'all on the record.
That joint, shout out to Tez. Tez, it was supposed to be, in all fairness, it was supposed to be a lot of people on that joint. From what I knew, from when I got it, like it was a few people doing verses on there. Me, Tyga, it was a lot of people doing verses on there. But I guess at the time that the album was gonna drop, it was too late to get clearances on certain people or do it the way that they wanted to do it. So it ended up just being the original version, just him, 3 verses or whatever. It was just his version used. He had an idea for it. Like this is what I don't know. I'm probably just speaking for him. I don't know exactly, but I heard that's what the case was. Word.
So it was mad verses on there, and Cory Gunz verse
Supposed to be.
is the verse that was the last man standing, so to speak. I gotta get my air horns. I get my air horns for that.
He from the city, you heard?
Just in case you thought I was being, that was a humble flex. Nah, gotta get the air horns going for that. Now, you know what I mean? You're a legendary nigga. You come from a legendary family, and it's only been legendary shit in your life, and it's your life. That's the illest part of it. Like, if a nigga was just sitting here just talking about it casually, it's some shit that you be like, but it's real in real life. Your godfather is one of the greatest sinners of all time.
Yeah.
The big Aristotle.
Yes, sir.
Funny shit, I just had Iman Shumpert in here. Shout out to my nigga Iman.
Shout out to Shump, man.
You know what I mean? And niggas was we was talking about rappers and ball players and the niggas that did it. And I'm like, well, nigga, Shaq went platinum. He was like, give me a Shaq bar.
Give me a Shaq bar. That's a fact.
I said, nigga, Shaq had Biggie on the song, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you talking
That's what
about,
I was
nigga.
about to
If
say.
you had Biggie on the song, nigga, I'll be saying the same shit about you too. But
Biggie wrote that whole song.
Doesn't
Can't stop the rain though.
That shit hard.
My
That
nigga,
shit hard.
It's a classic song.
That shit hard.
Bro. It's a classic song. But Shaq is your motherfucking godfather.
Godfather.
You know what I mean? How big of an impact does Shaq play in your career?
Shaquille
Yeah,
is like, I look at Shaquille like he's a mentor more than anything. Like he's one of the people I idolize and actually look up to, like that can actually that I can speak to and take advice from, and I could talk to him about anything from rap to life. You know what I mean? I could talk to him about business, anything. So Shaquille is, I can't describe it. That's like my uncle rather than my god. You know what I'm saying? That's my family. Like, I don't look at it like that's my god. That's my family. Like,
Gangster.
How did that? How did your pops and Shaq get so close?
I believe
If you don't
it
mind me
started,
asking.
I was a baby, honestly. I don't really
Right.
know, but I believe it started around I know it was music, you know what I'm saying? Him and my uncle. Shout out to Lord Tariq.
Of course.
Lord, I believe, made the introduction, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, they all like met, and I don't know when and where particularly. I don't want to sit here and lie, but I was a kid, so
That's
I
ill.
was really, really young. Like,
That's ill.
It's crazy. It's a pic that you showed me years ago that every time I see it, I laugh. The pic with you and Pun on the block.
yeah, man.
One of the illest pictures ever.
Explain that picture to me, because it's a good story.
But Peep, did you see I got the Eminem t-shirt on in the
Yeah,
pun pic?
that's a fact.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize it. Yeah.
Explain that. Give me that
That
story.
was my two. I was heavy on pause. I was like, Eminem and Stone Cold Steve Austin was the only t-shirts I was wearing.
Gangsta.
My cousin next to me was wearing just straight The Rock. shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that day I was walking to the store. I came outside, I was just walking to the store, and Pun just happened to be on my block, which he would fluently, Pun, like,
Word, he was
moved and did
around.
what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He lived
he
on
was
St.
just-
Lawrence, right?
yeah, he was
that,
just, he was chilling. Like, he
Yeah.
was right in front of the, you know where the boys club is at? Boys and
Right,
Girls
right,
Club?
right, yup.
He's pulled up right there in front of the hydrant, double park, leg out the whip, playing music. I walk down the street. I look to my right. I'm like, oh, that's Pun. I tell my cousin, like, that's Pun, call me. My cousin Pop. Shout out to my cousin DJ Papito. Go over to him, like, yo. I'm like, what up? He like, oh, what up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Lil Gunz, what up? Where your pops? I'm like, he not around right now. You know what I'm saying? He not on the block at the moment type shit.
Right,
I don't know what to say to him. You know what I'm saying? I see him, but it's like to see him in Dolo and in that form. It's like I listen. I study you. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be weird. So
We need another Pun story.
it was beautiful, man. Like seeing him, man. Like every time I saw him, it was good energy. I would be in the car with my pops. Just he'd ride by in a truck on a bike. On a I don't know if it was a motorcycle, moped. He just ride by my pops' truck on a bike. What's up? What you doing, nigga? Water gun, different shit. Like Pun was always. Every time I saw him, it was. For me, it was like, yo, I studied this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
One of the
family.
homies in the chat right now on Twitch said we need a Cory Gunz lost tapes.
oh, that would
real,
be
though.
soon.
Is that something that can happen? Is that
Yeah.
something that's gonna happen that's in the works?
Yeah. I'm working on some stuff too. I'm working on a lot of different projects actually that's about to come out, but that'll happen. My pops is going. If I don't put it out, my pops is. He about tired of my shit.
I know you on your
He like, yo, man.
I already know. I already
Word.
know, man. I already know. That's
Word
and
up.
we still do for the Gunsmoke tape too. You know,
Yeah,
that's-
man.
That
That
That's
was
been in
supposed to
the,
been happening years ago.
Gunsmoke.
been in the process.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's been in the process for a long time. That definitely.
That's
gotta
brilliant.
happen.
That's brilliant.
Because we got so much music together throughout the years. Like me and this nigga was on mixtapes together. Like before the blogs exist, like nigga, we was on Big Mike tapes together. You know what I mean?
Big
like,
Mike.
Remember the whip your head freestyle that
What?
we did?
I
You know what I mean?
remember, don't drop the gun.
Oh my God! You remember you Cause I'm all about mine.
Yo.
My nigga, we had a lot of joints, bro. We had a lot of fucking joints. I think we did the Swagger Like Us freestyle.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we
We had
did.
a lot. I need to dig that up. I gotta hit my man Up North Trips and make him dig up the
Yeah, we
archive
did,
of
man.
Big Mike tapes. Shout out to Ed Boogie.
Bro, you got to remember too. You introduced me to God rest his soul, man. Nip.
Oh, facts.
I met
Wow.
Nip through you.
Talk about that.
In the process of recording and stuff, so I gotta bring that up. In the process of the stuff we talking about recording, I met Nip. We was able to do music together. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nick
Like
fuck with you too.
that was
Nick
my
definitely fuck with you, man.
that was my nigga. Like
That's
Y'all had a
crazy.
session
I did-
together?
I did
Nip-
forgot that, bro.
Y'all had a session
Nip
together?
was authentic. Yeah, we had
Facts.
sessions.
This one niggas was in the film center.
Yeah.
Damn, Gunna, you took
early.
me back.
I was there, yeah.
That's crazy.
We was
Yo,
in there.
you a pure
Oh,
legend, bro.
Nip is
That's
my nigga. What?
That's crazy. I dead forgot about that.
Where them
Every
songs
time I
at?
see him, then I bump into him years later in Arizona. He remember. Like that's how.
Nah, Nick was
Yo,
a
Gunz,
solid
what you
as
doing?
yeah,
We
he was
performed
solid
on
as they
stage
come.
together at an event for This Is 50 in Arizona.
Crazy.
Every time I seen Nip, it was love. That shit was different for me too.
Yeah, that shit. It still
Word.
bothers me. I still, you know what I mean. Like a lot of my pictures is him up here. So
I already-
it's ill. You know, it's crazy because I forget how much shit that you've done because we so close, and it's like we talk about so much current and future shit.
Yeah.
That we forget about all the past.
Yeah, man.
You was a part of one of the most detrimental double XL covers, freshman covers. I want to say in the history of freshman covers. For me,
There's a lot of top
personally,
shotters on that cover.
it was a lot of time. It was you. It
Yeah.
was Currency.
Yep.
It was
Shout
it
out
was
to
Kid
Spitter.
Cudi. It was Kid Cudi. It was Wale.
Cuddy up. Wale
It
was on
it
there.
was
All of us.
Asheroff,
Shout out to all of them.
Mickey Fax.
Facts.
Facts, my bro.
Blue.
Facts.
It was
Shout the Blue.
That was one of my favorite draft classes, I want to say. It gave me goosebumps talking about it because I remember when it happened.
Yeah.
Like, I was there. Like, I remember.
That was ill.
What was that like for you being, I want to, what is it, 2011? Double X 2010.
2010.
I think it was
Might have
09.
been 09.
09.
Heart and
09.
Self.
It was
Pardon
09.
my ignorance. 09.
Yeah.
That's how long ago it was. 09 Double XL freshman. Like,
It was bugged out and unheard of because at the time I was unsigned. Like, if you look at, like, I didn't know everybody's situations that was up there, but I know for a fact, like, majority of the artists, when you get on them covers and stuff, you got some kind of paperwork somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
At
like,
least,
you sign,
yeah.
you some,
A
like,
situation.
You're an artist, you have a situation. Good looking, bro. You have a situation somewhere. So, it bugged me out, bro, because, like, shout out to DeTwan, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He called me.
He's still outside, too.
He called me. Like, yo, pull up to the, we want you here on the, I didn't believe it. I'm not going to lie. Like, a lot of stuff that's happened with me, Dizzy, I'm not going to front. It's like, other people have to confirm it.
Because that's that humbleness in you.
I'm like, nah, you got to be, people will call me for shit. I've hung up on people where they like, yo, we want to, I'm like, man, stop playing with me. Hang up. My pops will call me back or somebody will call me back. Like, yo, you know you just hung the phone up on, nigga? You tripping. So, word, like, that stuff, that was the case, like.
Gangster. Nigga said Criminal Minded coming soon. They in here talking about Son of a Gun. They going crazy right now, man. They you know what I mean? It's a lot of Cory Gunz going on right now. Man.
A lot of Cory Gunz, you
Chat
heard.
right here. But that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because I want to say everybody from that cover went on to do something for the culture, impacted the culture in
I
a way.
lost, my fault, because you passed me the button, I got distracted. Be all the way real with you. That's what we was talking about. I was waiting for you to lead back.
That's why I did it.
I was
Because I'm
waiting
like,
for you.
hold on, the nigga stop. But I'm like, it's my
forgot
fault.
too. I
I'm
ain't
like,
gonna
it's my
hold you.
fault. I
I'm
gave the
like,
nigga the weed.
anybody
I
watching is
forgot
not going
too.
to notice because I'm breaking the butt up anyway, so they going to think like, oh, he's not tripping. But I was tripping.
I cold forgot.
But yeah, on that cover, like, and everybody, you gotta think, even if I don't know everybody's whether they had a deal or not at the time, but everybody on that cover in their own right was on fire. You know what I'm saying at
Facts.
the time. So it's
Facts.
like, if you didn't have a deal, you had to be one of them.
Yeah, no facts.
So when I got that call, I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I didn't believe it, but it's like I don't believe it. Sure enough, sooner or later, I was at that photo shoot with them dudes and everybody up there, bro. With everybody did their thing, still doing their thing. Rather, like still set
Damn,
a lot
that
of trends.
shit was legendary. I'm really thinking about that Source magazine though.
Everybody,
Source.
a lot of them
Double
artists.
Double XL, excuse me. I ain't mean to say Double XL magazine, bro. That's crazy, bro.
I mean, that was a part of the time when the freshman cover to me meant the most.
Yeah, a lot of them artists opened the door, man.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's funny. I feel, actually, wasn't you on that record that we did? It was me. I feel like it was me, you, Mickey. If somebody else on that fucking record, man, called it. Damn, son. It's a Currency. It's a record that we had did in the film center. When I think it was the same night after y'all shot the cover. And I don't know how Mickey always was sneaking me on records. We was in the studio in the film center.
Trying to think.
And that record, it make me want to call this nigga Mickey. Nah, it gotta.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
I'm not
fuck
bugging.
that, call
I know,
Mickey.
I know I'm not.
Who,
bugging.
you don't have it?
Nah, I don't got it, man. But I know I'm not tripping, man. And this nigga
It's probably definitely a.
He definitely know, cause he be fucking.
Yeah,
know.
facts are ill nigga.
Mickey Facts is I know.
Ill
ass
nigga.
We got a lot of music, bro. Like done, like.
He's probably rapping right now.
The film center has got a lot of
It was
gems.
it was a legendary studio. Legendary studio. God damn it, man.
Sorry, but the
He gonna call back.
But anyway, yeah, I feel like it was a record that all of us was on that night after that, and the spirits and the adrenaline was so high, and everybody spit. Oh, here go Mickey right
I
here.
knew he was gonna call back.
Hey, Mick. Hey, yo, Mick.
Yo,
You hear me?
yeah.
All right, yo, real fast. You on a personal party podcast right now, man. I'm sitting with our good brother Cory Gunz right now.
Mickey.
Hey, Cory, what up, King?
What up, bro? What's the
Yo.
word, man?
Yo, you remember? I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I may be high, but I know I don't think I'm that high. The night after y'all did the cover, right, when we was in the studio,
Right.
that record that we did, who all was on that record?
It was me, Cory, Currency, Smoke did the chorus.
So it was me, you, Spitter, and Guns.
Yeah.
I knew it. See? I called the lineup correctly,
Yeah, you did.
but I needed somebody to confirm it because I'm like, am I bugging?
Where's the record?
Wait, do you got the record, Mick?
I have everything. I have every record.
What I said.
Yeah. Send that.
Yo, send that when you can, man. We need that, man, and we can't.
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
Send that joint, Mick.
Yeah, send that joint, Mick, man. We need that, man.
Yeah, I can send it to y'all when I'm driving now. When I park up, I text it to y'all right now. Like,
Nah, tell
put
me.
it out and all that.
I'm talking about the other record.
What other record?
The one you were supposed to send me.
Oh, that record came out, Cole. Come on, man.
That record came out,
No,
Come on, man.
no. You said you had something else. We spoke since then.
Yeah, nah, that was the other record.
Oh man.
I was trying to get you on it, you know, and I hit Jim, and Jim was like, you know, Cory, love you. I'm gonna try to get him to do it, and then I ain't hear from Jim, so I just called Bum B. I hit Bum B. Bum B did it for me.
Send me something else, man.
I got you, bro.
Please don't do me that.
Hey, man.
Nah, I got you. I know how it be, man. You know, if you want to get Cory on, I told Jim, I said, look, if I gotta fly to New York to get Cory to do this verse, let me know.
Everybody know how to deal with the hologram. Let me tell you, you can't play with this nigga. If you need something to happen, it's either you gotta go to him or you gotta send for this nigga. You can't play with Core. You cannot play with Core. That's the only way things are gonna happen.
And it's fine. I understand it. I respect it. That's my brother. I love him to death. So, you know, I didn't feel no way about it.
He back outside.
He outside. That nigga ain't never left house. He always outside. But hey, Mick, man, I love you, nigga. I'm gonna hit you later.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hologram Guns, man.
You try to put me in a doghouse real quick.
You always in the fucking doghouse. Let me run back the last time you was supposed to come over here. I call this nigga the next day. I'm like, hey, yo, Gun, what you doing? Nigga said, come on, cuz, man, I had Olive Garden last night, man. Shit did me down bad,
We
bro.
was in here like, nah, that shit gonna be sound kind of true, man. Nigga had Olive Garden.
I got alibi for that. I got witnesses that'd be like, yo, nah, that nigga, he didn't go outside, man.
Yo,
It was bad, man. I love Olive Garden though, but
yo.
That shit had me crying. I'm like, yo, why you eating Olive Garden?
I tried
Like,
something
what's
new.
wrong with you? Oh, that's hilarious. Look at
Nigga keep bringing up battle rap. You ever think you would fuck with that?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I have a respect for the hip hop art form that's totally different. Like, it depends. Like,
Cause like Facts did it. A couple people cross over.
It depends. It depends on the conditions, really. Like, I'm not one that's gonna sit, cause I be bothered, and I'm not even in the arena. You know what I'm saying? I be bothered when I be hearing certain dudes talk like, yo, I'll get in the ring, I'll do this, I'll do that. Like, dudes that's about that and nice, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really into the culture or whatever. Like, yeah, like, but it's not that easy. Like, dudes is not. It's a different echelon up from how it used to be, as far as what dudes think it used to be. Like, it's niggas is doing their homework. Niggas got props.
Facts.
Yeah.
Niggas
Niggas
coming
is
with
bringing-
props. They
niggas
coming with
is
people.
bringing
They coming with whole niggas.
That's a fact.
Nigga might come with your cousin. that
Nigga
you
might
ain't
come with
spoke to in 15 years.
Niggas baby moms. Niggas know about nigga baby
Put your whole
moms.
cousin in the scheme.
Word.
It's bugging. Yo, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, nigga be. You be standing there battling, nigga rolling your great grandfather or something. Nigga roll him in the wheelchair from the nurse. It's different. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even niggas is not built for this type of battle shit right now. So
Yo, but you know it's funny because when you said the right circle, I thought you was just gonna dub the whole thing personally. But when you said the right circumstances, I was like,
nah,
so
under the
so it's a chance. But see, it's funny because two of our homies is actually about the battle, and it confused me a little bit at first. But I'm like, I love it for the culture, and I love it for them two niggas.
And that's what I mean culturally. Like it,
right.
It don't just it gotta make sense, not just dollars for me. You know.
Right. And those two niggas I'm talking about is Saigon and Vado. That is a very interesting fucking. It's an interesting verses, and it's two niggas that's from that time that me and Gunna is talking about.
That could rap.
That could really rap. Like I know V from Mad Cyphers. I know Mad Cypher V, and I know motherfucking favorite thing Saigon. I know Let 'Em Know Saigon. I'm not talking about this internet era shit. I'm not talking about after Entourage. No disrespect, because I loved him after Entourage still. Because I felt like he was love him now too, and he was still he was even a bigger artist. But I'm talking about the Stretch Armstrong studio days when both of them niggas. They was both in the same studio back in the day. Cause I was in that studio too on Spring Street with J Mills. Shout out to Millsy. You know what I mean? So it's ill that those two niggas is about to battle, and it's crazy that Millsy, another one of your counterparts, because y'all both in YM, which is ill. And it was always ill to me back then, cause y'all both my brothers, and niggas is both from two different boroughs. It's Harlem and the Bronx.
Yeah.
So, like, it's funny. I was talking to Millsy when I was in L.A. about a week ago, and we was talking about you. He was like, man, this nigga Gunna, man, one of the coolest, illest niggas, man. And this nigga, man, like, he got such a story, nigga. When he talk, you be like, what? He was like, nigga, we was on the road for like 60 days. And then I found out this nigga had twins. I'm like, nigga, you got kids?
Yeah, nigga does. Yeah.
It's like niggas be playing 2K, niggas be on buzz bullshit. It's like, you know what I mean? That nigga's an ill nigga. What was it like being on the road with Young Money?
That is, to this day, I'm not gonna front. That's family, so it's like, they experience. I'm gonna speak from like a, it's hard for me not to speak from like a nigga that grew up listening to Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at it always from like a shock, astonished. Just me being, that's my first tour period. You know what I'm saying? So just me doing that period, everything was a slap in the fucking face for me at one time. You know what I'm saying? In a good way. It was like oh shit. It was, I can't describe that shit. It was awesome. It's fucking awesome, bro.
I know the feeling. And
My niggas
that was
fucking
top
awesome.
tier because you was on the road with Weezy. So,
bro, it was awesome. Bro.
Y'all niggas is doing big venues. I'm sure it's good catering.
The only problem was niggas thought they could fuck with me in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you was killing them niggas in Mortal Kombat?
Nobody saved. Gutter. Shout out to my bro, Gutter.
Shout out to my nigga Gutter, man.
That's New York arcade shit, you heard?
I'm calling y'all niggas out. Y'all already know what it is.
Oh, you
man.
was killing Gutter and Mac in that Mortal Kombat?
They know what it is, man. Mortal Kombat.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yo, like that shit was indescribable, bro. Everything was dope. Every venue, like you go, for me it was just being able to travel. It was everything for me, bro. Like being able to travel, like perform at these venues and shit, meet these, like, see these people, like everything, all of it together was like a different, every day was something different special for me.
Performing is another feat.
That's
I
the
feel
shit
like
for me.
A
Like,
lot of artists, niggas can live in the studio, right? And then you go and perform and you see a whole different artist.
Yep.
And sometimes it's not good. For you, even the way you rap, like, you a nigga that don't rap over your vocals. That's one. Two, when you do it, like when I watch you perform Milli, it's one of the most amazing performances that somebody could ever see. I don't know if anybody that's tuned in never seen it, but then if y'all did, I'm gonna make sure y'all see it, because my next show I gotta see it again just for me. So I gotta bring you out to Smokes Club or something just so
Oh
just
shit!
just so it
Let's
can
do
happen.
it.
Because my set in Smokers Club, I want to dedicate that to all the niggas I love and all the people I listen to.
Let's
and
go.
you one of them niggas. So that's a little freebie I give to y'all so y'all know it's more. But
That's love.
performing is a whole nother skill that you mastered, right? How did you learn to perform that good?
Yeah.
What was your protocol to know I can't rap over my vocals?
I have to give all the credit, like me even wanting to do music and everything and perform period to my pops. My father made that like a serious thing. My pops takes that shit real serious, and me seeing how serious he took it, I took like it. There's no exception. Like anything less is not acceptable. Like I gotta approach shit and be on. Like I'm studying performances from everybody from Busta to like I'm looking for
Busta.
clarity, energy, breath control, being able to, cause we can't do all of this with no exercise or do all of this or whatever and not have the breath control, you know what I'm saying? Be able to get like it's a lot of dudes that do their thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on nobody. I'm talking about as far as smoking and different shit like that. They hit that stage and they song requires a certain, I believe, energy, you know what I'm saying? Or a certain there's certain requirements to particular songs that you can't do. You have to like really watch and learn. I spent years watching, just learning that. Like people that I grew up admiring, whether it's even dances and stuff. I don't dance, but I look to see like, yo, how are they being able to move like this still and sing or perform? Like, what are they doing? Like, what is this? How is that? So all of that shit, even in the booth, all of that shit is like it's science, and it all plays a part. I be rhyming and hitting like doing certain cadences or whatever on some military shit. I'm not gonna front. I jog and rhyme a song.
Yeah, cause you
Like
definitely
instead
a
of like
workout ass nigga.
going out like when I can't breathe or anything like that, instead of that, I gotta play the song back and be able to do that verse while I'm running. If I can't do that, how am I gonna be able to perform? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be able to jog, and when I feel like I'm about to pass out,
People
still
don't understand.
still hit that, still every particular cadence, whatever the way it's said, all that, I gotta sound exactly like that shit. So when I listen for my music and shit, when I'm rhyming on stage or whatever, my goal is to I don't usually like rhyming over myself because I never rhymed I never had an earpiece when I performed this shit. So I'm looking for the tone. I have to match that shit naturally. If I can't do that shit and be the same exact tone that I am when I recorded it, it ain't gonna make sense. So 9 times out of 10 is like the pitch is gonna be off, so it's gonna throw me off and shit. Like it's not gonna make sense. So I'd rather just rhyme the shit straight, and I don't like punching like that unless I wrote the rhyme like that. If I don't have to punch, then I won't do it because of that. Because I want to rhyme and be able to perform the shit straight through. Like not over my vocals, but that's just extra. I feel like just me.
Being hard on yourself at the same time.
Yeah, but that's what I like. That's what catches me. Like that's the pause, the rawness of the fucking of rap. That's the edginess to the shit for me. Like being able to just rap the shit or do the shit, whatever on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Maybe I ain't being hard on myself with that shit.
Nah, but that's
Nah,
what
you
it
doing
is.
it
Nah,
right.
that's
Cause
how you supposed to do
I'm
it.
the same way. You know what I mean? It's fucking perfecting your craft to the highest ability, and that's what makes niggas great. Being hard on themselves. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we are toughest critics. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
Niggas
Facts.
ain't just sitting here like a nigga could say whatever they want. I don't give a fuck. But we already done said that shit 50
I
times.
seen
to
your I
ourselves.
know your process too, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That
So,
shit is not like
Hey, smoke work.
yeah, that shit is it's not an easy thing. And you clarified it and articulated the best way because you sound exactly how you sound on the record when you perform in the record. And that's what I look at when I'm going to go see a show. And it's only a select few artists that do that. Like artists that I love to watch perform, Currency, Wiz, Wale, Big Crit, Griselda.
Your people.
It's not only because they my people. These niggas is great. Like,
No, that's a fact.
I said a bunch of niggas that everybody listen to. You know what I mean? These niggas have millions of listens. So I'm not saying that in a biased way. I'm saying that like these is niggas that sell out shows. And I had the honor of fucking watching these niggas go to work, including Cory Gunz. You know what I mean? So when I'm speaking of niggas that perform, I have the utmost respect for niggas that go out there that do 45 to an hour.
That's crazy.
Straight on a TV track and doing stand up in between to kill time.
Bro, that nigga Wayne.
Word, that's crazy.
You
That
know what I
nigga
mean?
Wayne is special, bro. With that shit.
Yeah, I seen Wayne.
That nigga is different, bro. His performance too, like every show he does.
Live band.
You know what I'm saying? Like ridiculous. Like just to keep that energy up and this type of records. If you listen, all of that shit is science. That's MCing. You know what I'm saying? That's breath control. All that shit, bro. Like
Night after night.
hell yeah.
What was your biggest show? You remember? Your biggest show.
Shit, that them tours, man. Like I ain't gonna front. Like you talking about as far as what? Like
What city? You was like, damn, this shit fishy.
Shit, I can't lie. I don't know.
Damn, it's like that.
It was every night. Every
That's
night.
crazy.
Every
you
night.
Young Murray every night.
Bro, every night.
That's
Every different city. When the love was in abundance, bro. I'm not gonna front. And that night, like at the end of the night, that was the last song. 6 for 7 closed the show.
6 foot.
So
Oh,
as soon as-
I forgot about
So
that.
as soon as they hear that shit, it was just like as soon as they and it would be live. You know what I'm saying? That shit would just be immediate energy like that. I can't pick one spot. I'm not gonna lie. Like that shit was turned. That shit was turned. Like it's. I know it's documented. It's footage of that shit. Like every state we went to, that shit was turned up.
You still know that verse?
6 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
he set you up. He know you know that shit. Look. He wants you to perform it. I know this nigga, man. Look. Yo, funny nigga, B.
I just wanted to know if he still know the verse.
Yeah,
You
right.
can't pull up instrumentals?
Yeah, I could.
We got a spitter wanting to spit something? Oh, I need to see this.
could do that.
I'm recording this.
I'm like, come
because
on, you
I
gonna
don't-
make me rhyme
I
that?
don't. Yeah, because I don't
Instead of
think
just
niggas.
saying-
Get off. Get
Instead
off.
of just saying, yo, bro.
Let me hear
I don't
something.
hear something.
Yeah, let me hear something.
Nah,
I'ma
you
say
say,
it.
yo, you still
know what I'm saying?
remember?
Show Broadway
Nah,
got
I
no.
can never forget
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Let me hear something. You know what I'm trying to
Nah,
say?
I'll never forget. That's the verse I hope I'll never forget.
It's one of those things where it's like, just the verse is you on your Cory Gunz shit. Like niggas.
Pull the
niggas
track
can't-
up,
Niggas
man.
can't do that. Hold on.
Pull the track up.
I'ma-
Let me see what
got
beat you
that
about to
Mad
play
Ism
too.
beat?
Who?
This should be on YouTube.
I was
On
about to
YouTube.
pull up the joint. I was about to pull up this joint. Hold on.
What time is sunset today?
Today,
That's
sunset is
YouTube?
at 8:43 p.m.
Take me to the
And
closest
he asked for a
transport.
specific beat, so get that beat.
What beat you asked for, Gunna?
Mad Ism.
Make the
Mad
best of
Ism.
your game with Google.
Pull that up.
Alright, Madism.
Whatever podcast could give you some Cory off the joint. You know what I'm trying to say?
This?
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all gotta bear with me too. I'ma try to remember this shit. It's been a minute. Yeah, let's get the gas going. It's the type of shit that help me get my mash on. It's the type of shit that make me put my mask on. It's the type of shit that make you put a cast on. Yeah, 38 with the potato, that's right. It's the type of shit that help me get my mash on. It's the type of shit that help me get my on. Nigga, I'm from where they clip you if you last long. I am not the one you wanna play games with. My niggas aim shit, flame shit, bang shit. You won't get the same shit when it stop. To me's a new language. I see you in anguish. Leave you on fire, extinguish. Way I handle my G is distinguished. I'm right outside of your banquet, about to relinquish. Niggas who try to be, but they ain't this. Criminal minds, our thoughts is cage. Lost in rage, I kill flows, corpse the stage in nauseous ways. Fuck if your hair is short and braids or sporting waves. Nigga, you'll get caught like fades. I watch wrestling, family play sports and spades. I like X Games before I could board and explain. Used to roll around with blades and skate out of line. Stay away from bales and rails, but stay on the grind. Same time, just a different zip. I'ma reuse the same 9 with a different clip. Cause with this shit on my hip, it ain't no go around. I don't believe in throwaways, I got throw arounds. We made him pay, he don't know us now. We'll let the 12 put his data on the cloud. The snub nosy like a neighbor in your house. You gon' land in the refrigerator from your couch. You think I'm a slouch. I don't want the clout or your shouts. The shit in my pouch, it'll make you crouch. Then I'm out before you can ouch. You think it's a clout till it's dousing your blouse. Ain't figured it out. You pout mouth. What you bout? My niggas in mouth to the south, but they just a sprout and shit they get not figured out. Nillest a vouch. I still get announced as the illest. Still it accounts. Demanding incentives, invented as wild as tennis, living in Gilligan's house. Call me Michael Finnegan. I'll hit your chin again and begin again and begin again while you eat your Bennigan's. Fuck the shenanigans. She went to Dominicans to get Intamins. I'm about to show your bitch how to Intamin and get Benjamins. I get it in. Find me over your bed like Simon says. Get the fuck up to then. I don't remember shit. That's the weed.
Oh, that's gangster, cause that's
That
the
was
first
the
time.
weed.
That's the first time a nigga ever gave me a, you know what I mean, a whole little 48 real fast for the live for the pod. But you know what I mean, this for Twitch. You know what I mean. Shout out
That
to
was
Twitch.
the
This for
weed.
everybody that's tuned in. But that's the
fault.
shit I'm talking about though.
That was
I'm
ill.
trying to remember shit. Like, I be trying, bro.
That's the shit I'm talking about though.
Now, tonight, after you saw this, now, I'm going to be on some bullshit now.
Dump it.
Yeah, I got to be on my shit now.
Oh nah, they going crazy. They
They
going
going
crazy.
crazy?
Yeah, but see that's the shit that I'm talking about when it comes to performing. And you know what I mean? And I always say this to him jokingly, but I be dead serious. You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready. And you was a nigga that's always ready. And that's why, you know what I mean, I put you on that pedestal for MCs. Because MCing and rapping is two different things.
Two different things.
You know what I mean? You could rap. There's a lot of niggas that could rap. But it's not a lot of niggas that's the master of ceremony. A nigga that can control the atmosphere with his raps. And you one of them niggas. You know what I mean? How important.
I appreciate that, bro.
My brother, come on, man. This from the heart. And this real. I ain't blowing smoke up your ass. Pause. This is real spill. I say this when you're not in the room. So, you know what I mean?
Appreciate
This is some shit that, you know, whatever. But how important is MCing in lyrics to you?
It's very important. Like, I ain't, like, for me as a listener, I love, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I don't always look and listen for everything for it to be scientific or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I would love to listen to some shit and take something from it. Or if I just miss the vibe of like hearing some shit and it's like immediately there's nothing to talk about it's just everything is on point about it. It's not just the beat or the hook, like everything from the beat to the hook to the verse, everything is fire. You know what I'm saying? I just miss that shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Like you know what I'm talking about.
Right. And pardon me, because I'm a little... Hold on. Open the door for me, Rich. Hey, yo, Sean, turn that shit down, bro. You fucking my whole shit up, bro. I'm about to kick you out, man. You ready to go home?
You can't kick him out. You can't kick him out. You can't kick
You
him
ready
out.
to go home?
Nigga, my little man ain't going nowhere. You heard?
Relax.
He ain't going nowhere.
God damn it.
Did that make sense though?
It made a lot
perfect
of sense.
It made perfect fucking sense. Perfect
Like
perfect
that,
sense.
like just and I'm not even just talking about singles or nothing, but like just dope shit. Like everything don't have to be for a particular, like just make some dope shit. That's all. Like
Got some names for you, man.
All right, so yeah, this is good. And I feel like we could do the POW.
Yeah, we do
I
some
think
people.
we do
some Pornstar the week. You know what I'm
missed it.
saying?
We missed it on the last
Yeah.
episode because it was a little touchy.
I get into the Pornstar
but,
the week.
but,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. This
saying?
nigga's is a captain lurker, but we got this other episode. Well, not other episode. We got this other segment that we do called Shoot the Five with Show, where basically he says a name and you give me the first thing that comes to mind when you hear this name, or how this name correlates to you.
We talked
Shoot.
about these people. All right,
Can I have a lighter first?
got you. Got you.
This is easy. This is easy.
Nah, it's easy. It's easy.
Alright.
It's easy.
It's
People
painless.
you love.
It's
This
painless.
is
Painless.
everybody you love. You just talked about these people.
All right.
Who they mean to you? Lil Wayne. First thing come to your mind.
Big brother.
Shaquille O'Neal.
The Godfather. The Unc. That's my big brother. My Godfather. Like shit.
Baby.
I say the big. I don't want to call him big bro. That's the Unc right there.
The Unc.
Baby's family.
Jay-Z.
That's Hove, man. Ain't no name. That's
Big
a
Pun.
shit. He's
Oh,
Hove, great shit.
Big Pun.
Pun,
Oh,
great. Like shit, amazing, incredible. It's I don't know how many words to describe shit. Trendsetter, fucking lyrical genius. So much shit I can't really say.
got two more. Eminem.
Prolific.
Eminem.
Eminem. Inspiring.
Peter Gunz.
My idol.
One more. Cory Gunz.
Equal.
It's a
Some
chill
shit I would've
dude.
said.
I respect that answer though. I mean, way more than just cool.
Super fucking humble. The
Humble.
man.
Humble. Are we jumping into POW?
Let me play your little stupid little fucking.
Let's jump into this. We haven't had this in a while, man. POW, man. Porn Star of the Week. Your boy show Broadway. Usually,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? I ask my man to pick a Porn Star of the Week, but I know he probably going to be humble about it. So we just going to run into a Porn Star of the Week. You know what I'm saying? I've been digging Shorty, and my cousin put me up on Shorty the other day. You know what I'm saying? Actually, 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I got right to Shorty. I got to keep it humble, too. I got right to Shorty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Scarlet Scandal. Her name is Scarlet Scandal. You know what I'm trying to say? It ain't the TV show Scandal. I'm telling you, this shit is triple XXXXXX, nigga. She buffing niggas off 100 miles an hour.
Yo.
No bullshit. And she shoot HD porn. Shit is, her skin is bronze. She look Egyptian. You know what I'm saying? Little brown skin joint. You know what I'm saying? Curly hair. Look like she smell like, what that shit the shampoo they be wearing look like, you know when the Spanish girls walk by? You know that smell? You know that smell? Look like she smell like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Buffing niggas off. Slim thing. Slim body. Giving it up. So if y'all want to do what y'all gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Go ahead and do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So Broadway sent you Scarlet Scandals. That's the POW of the week. That's how we giving it up. You heard? Cheer!
All right.
And don't act like that wasn't live. That was live. Don't do that.
Solid Scandal. I mean,
And her name is Fire.
it's a hell of a name.
You know what I'm saying? It's a hell of a name. Hell
Sound
of a
like-
woman.
Sound like somebody we'll run from.
That was a good one. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a good one.
It's a hell of a name, man.
Yo, B, that's what it is, man. We got fucking Cory Gunz up here, though, man.
Nah, this nigga, like I said, man, this nigga's a legend. This nigga's a hologram. This nigga's a motherfucking. This nigga's a lot of. He's a great human being, man.
Yeah, nah, he really is, bro.
It's nothing. It's nothing bad you could say about this guy.
I appreciate
you. Know what I mean? Like, it's an ill nigga.
This was an L episode.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, Guns, man, I love you, bro. I thank you for coming up here.
Thank you,
You know
man.
what I mean? I've been fucking harassing you.
It's worth the wait, though.
I never, man.
It
We
was
feel
worth-
you, my
it was-
brother, bro.
It was worth the wait, and I'm glad I caught you on this good motherfucking Monday. This good Monday night, you know what I mean? And everybody
Yes.
can tune into this motherfucker. Everybody laughing at you, show. It said, Vegas said that she had hairy arms.
Hairy arms. I mean,
And he also said her buns better be retarded.
Well, she's a slim joint. You know what I'm saying? But listen, you want the thick joint? Listen, man. Listen, man. We not doing this.
All right, and then I got Moist Bay on here says cheeks for weeks. Okay, so I guess somebody knows who that is. And they say Moist Bay says Vegas loves hairy arms.
Hey, yo, Vinny back.
This is Scarlet
Yo,
Skin.
Vinny back. You hear these niggas back? Hold on. Let me see that picture, man. Let me see what y'all doing to me, man.
That's who Scarlet Scandal is.
That's not her. What is wrong with y'all?
It's a whole nother Scarlet Scandal.
That's not her. You can't look on Instagram for porn stars.
Okay, so is she?
You know what I'm saying? You go to Twitter and you go to just straight Google and type in Scarlet Scandal. Cause look what I got.
Let me see.
We ain't got the same thing. So we ain't got the same thing. So I don't know what y'all talking about because she verified. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know
For
what
everybody,
niggas is
for everybody that just tuned in, my new subscribers
Scarlet wrong.
and my new supporters, family that's on Twitch. This is Show Broadway, y'all. Show Broadway is the resident lurker. He's the B Mike.
Chill.
He loves porn, and he just showed us his
hip-hop.
Pornhub subscription. Yeah, the guy has a subscription. He has a different name under there.
X videos too. Show more hoes.
And this,
Yeah.
Show more hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. I ain't got my own videos up there, but maybe one day. Wife. Give niggas my whole videos, you know what I'm trying to say? We ain't got a couple, come on.
this nigga's a creep. You know what I mean? Like, when it's no guests up here, I give the gems. You know what I mean? Because I can't rely on this nigga to do it. Because his gem might send you to fucking X videos.
I got a gym.
Or to some fucking regular
I got a gym. Can we let him get a gym? But I got one.
His gem gonna send you to the hospital. And I ain't talking to the hospital for you spraining your ankle or some shit. Fuck around and get burnt listening to this nigga. But look. I got another walking gem in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I want you to give the gem on the way out call. So my question to you is, what gem would you give to anybody that's chasing a dream?
Remember your purpose. Word. Remember why
Yo, bro.
The nigga's
That's
a
it.
poet. It wasn't
That's
even a
it.
long explanation. You know what I mean?
That's it.
3 words. Remember your purpose. It's that stupid shit you say before you get
Curls for the girls, waist for the babes, snaps for the hood rats. You already know. Show Broadway, ho. Cheer. Cory Gunz, nigga. Personal party. Smoke this.
Yeah.
You put your Jim Jones voice on.
Yeah, you heard that, nigga? Personal party, nigga. Cory Gunz, nigga. 174. Cheer.
Yeah.
Switch, we're gonna keep this rolling, but I'm gonna stop the pod. Shout out to Spotify and everybody else.